This is the generosity of a prodigal tycoon. The life-bound heart flame, which even a lifetime's work of an alchemist might not yield, was casually gifted by Ephon to a great demon, clueless about the ways of alchemy. At this moment, Ephon returned to his own guest room, finally escaping the mad alchemists. Suddenly, his top disciple, Human, sent a telepathic message. Ephon replied, "I'm here. What's up? Since I obtained a spirit body without impurities, the ancestral elders of the sect have been incessantly asking where I got it from." "I don't know how to explain," Human said. Right after she finished speaking, the system issued a new task to go on a spending spree in the 10,000 Flowers Valley to improve the living conditions of his top disciple, with a chance to win a heavenly Tau token. Ephon had no choice but to go, especially since he had always wanted the heavenly Tau token. He told Human to wait. "You can't explain it. Let me go to the 10,000 Flowers Valley and clarify things with your ancestral elders." Human responded, "Then I'll wait for you in the 10,000 Flowers Valley. And Master, please don't suddenly teleport here again." She didn't want her naked body to be seen again. The next day, Ephon decided to take Wufeng and Little Blood with him. While having breakfast, Ephon looked at today's extravagant purchase. The life-bound heart flame, deep blue abyssal flame, wondering if it was the flame that accompanied the divine pill he refined yesterday. The deep blue abyssal flame is a flame that grows stronger with the wielder's power. At its pinnacle, it can perfectly refine any grade of herbs. Suddenly, Ephon turned to Little Blood and thought, ever since Little Blood joined, aside from the heavenly tier furnace cauldron, I haven't really given any other rewards. Little Blood, feeling the Fang's gaze, became somewhat anxious and said, "Master, could you not look at me with that kind of expression? Even the dog is striving to be the #1 sword dog. As a fellow demon, I think it's time for you to step up your game." Upon hearing this, Little Blood was incredibly excited and asked, "So, Master, are you going to give me great demon fairy blood or some powerful weapon?" Ephon shook his head and said, "Mather, I have prepared the powerful life-bound heart flame for you. From now on, you will follow old Sia to learn alchemy and strive to become the #1 alchemy mantis." Little Blood, feeling resigned, said, "I never expected the Master to finally take action against me, such as fate. Master, just give me the life-bound heart flame, I'll handle it myself." Witnessing this, Wufeng applauded her. "This is what makes a great demon. Melee resistance is futile and calmly accepting it." Then, Ephon transferred the life-bound heart flame to Little Blood. After the transfer, Little Blood, tears in her eyes, caressed the heavenly tier furnace cauldron, lamenting, "If I had no night embark on the path of alchemy, I wouldn't have tortured my cauldron. These scratches really pain my heart." Seeing this, Ephon decided to up the ante and said, "I'll give you the 9 dragons burning sky cauldron. You can continue using that heavenly tier furnace cauldron as a weapon." With the 9 dragons burning sky cauldron in hand, Little Blood quickly lost interest in the heavenly tier furnace cauldron, kicking it away. She moved on to the new cauldron with remarkable speed. "Little Blood, I also have a purple thunder mysterious flame here. I might as well give it to you too." Little Blood, holding the 9 dragons cauldron, happily responded, "An alchemist only needs 1 heart flame. Another one would be useless." "I know it's useless. That's why I said I'd give it to you." Little Blood, sensing something amiss, protested, "Please. No, Master, life-bound heart flames will repel each other." Nevertheless, Ephon fused the purple thunder mysterious flame into Little Blood as well. Wufeng suddenly realized the pseudo-life-bound heart flame that Grandpa spent 200 years condensing really isn't worth much. It's a good thing Grandpa ascended by this time. Ephon and his group had arrived at the 10,000 Flowers Valley. Ephon found the place beautiful, like a hidden paradise. However, Little Blood had a gloomy expression and said, "This is no hidden paradise." Surprised, Ephon asked, "Is there a problem?" Wufeng explained, "Don't be deceived by the appearances here. This place once poisoned a great ascended master to death." This revelation made Ephon look at the place with new respect. Upon arriving at the gate, while Human had been waiting for some time, Wufeng and Little Blood were somewhat confused. When did Ephon take on a disciple? And I only know that this woman is even stronger than me. YFone strolled over leisurely and asked. Senior disciple, doesn't the 10,000 Flowers Valley have a protective formation? Human replied, of course, we have one. The 10,000 Flowers Valley has a heritage of tens of thousands of years. Not only do we have a formation, but even an ascended master attacking us wouldn't be a problem. And what if a group of ascended masters attack? Would you be afraid then? Human was momentarily dumbfounded. Master, what you're saying is a bit unrealistic. The 10,000 Flowers Valley doesn't have that many enemies. A group of ascended masters, that's just nonsense. However, this was just Phone's way of squandering wealth. Since the 10,000 Flowers Valley can't withstand a group of ascended masters, shouldn't we improve the formation? The system confirmed this and rewarded Phone with 100,000 Prodigal points. And the 10,000 Flowers Poison Spirit Array Super Enhanced Edition manual. As well as a Heavenly Tao token, Phone was very satisfied. Next time I visit the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion, I should also upgrade them. He mused. Then he handed over the Enhanced Formation Manual to Wyoming. By the way, Senior Disciple, have you spent all the things I gave you before? Human hesitated and then, with a slightly red face, admitted, Master, I still can't bring myself to squander them. Those items are too precious. Phone was so frustrated he didn't know what to say. This senior disciple is even less trouble-free than the second disciple. I really need to get Wyoming on the right path of squandering. I'm thinking of temporarily not giving away the formation manual. Does this count as a failure in squandering? Will the rewards be taken back? However, the system responded with an arrogant tone. No, the rewards won't be taken back. I can't lose face like that. As long as Phone proposes improvements for the 10,000 Flowers Valley, rewards will be given. How the rewards are used is entirely up to the host. Who am I to judge? Since that's the case, Senior Disciple, please take me to meet your ancestral elders upon arriving at the 10,000 Flowers Hall. An ancestral elder asks Phone. Are you Wyoming's master? Phone looked genuinely surprised. The three ancestral elders in front of him were all quite short. The red one was the great ancestral elder Zhu. The green one was the second ancestral elder Qin Weimon, and the yellow one was the third ancestral elder Gujia. They all started questioning how Phone managed to deceive Wyoming. Phone found this amusing and even squatted down to take a closer look at the great ancestral elder. These tiny ancestral elders are too cute. I came here to question you, and you don't even realize your mistake. The great ancestral elder was puzzled. What have we done wrong? Phone then asked Wyoming to bring out 100 ghost bewitching grasses, hearing about the ghost bewitching grass. The second ancestral elder was shocked. What? Wyoming. You actually have ghost bewitching grass. Wyoming obediently handed over the ghost bewitching grass to Phone. He slowly said, do the three ancestral elders realize their mistake now? However, the great ancestral elder insisted, no matter why you're here, we absolutely did nothing wrong. Even if you are Wyoming's master, you have no right to question us. Junior brother Phone chopped these 100 ghost bewitching grasses into pieces. Upon hearing this, Phone immediately took out a divine artifact kitchen knife. With the knife skills he had honed over time, he quickly chopped them up. The ancestral elders were speechless. What does this mean? Are you threatening us with such brute force? Such arrogance and waste is shameful. Yet, Phone asked Wyoming to bring another 100 withered soul branches. Senior disciple. Another 100 withered soul branches for my junior brother Phone to chop. Wyoming could only comply sorrowfully and continued the extravagant destruction in front of the ancestral elders. The great ancestral elder and the second ancestral elder disdainfully commented, it's your own property. Waste it if you want. We don't care. The third ancestral elder suggested, is it possible that these items were originally gifts for Wyoming? In other words, these precious materials can be considered the property of the 10,000 Flowers Valley. Phone didn't stop. Junior brother Wu Fan, chop up 105 poisons 100 fragrance flowers as well.